Alright, it's a crappy day outside, so I'm going to pick up where I left off on the oil rings, if I can figure it out, where I was at. I believe we were busy making a fixture. I have it on manual focus, so if I walk away it might get blurry. So here's the fixture that we started. So I have everything here. Oh, I know what I was doing next. I was going to make a mandrel for the cutter. So I need to make a mandrel cap. I'm trying to put the screw back in here so I don't lose the pieces. Oh, and yeah, and also we've got to dial in the hole in the back here, and then do a hole pattern, starting angle at 40 degrees and ending angle at 320. So we need to do that yet too. I'll lay that over here. The first thing I'm going to do though is make the mandrel for this little cutter. Reason is I got the 4-jaw on there, and I'm going to take and need to cut an undercut on this for the wheel and the cap to go in, so in whatever screw and whatever I use for this. So I could use this material I've got in there for the cap, the cinching cap, or the whatever you want to call it. This here would work also. So, I'm going to round up some material for the mandrel for this. The arbor. I called it a mandrel, but it's arbor. And over here in the material rack, I have some stainless. I'm looking for something in, you know, I could make that out of aluminum even. It's such a small, thin cutter. If I have some 1-inch aluminum laying around here, let me. I'm still looking. My back is hurting though, but it is a really crappy day outside, so I have some painting to do, but really can't do that. Well, I'm still looking. It don't have to be A2. All right. Well, I'm gonna cut away here and round up a piece of material, and then I'll be back. All right. I found a piece of steel here. Don't know what it is. It almost looks like stainless here, but it looks like coal out here. But I'm going to use this though, as long as I can drill and tap a hole and turn it. So first thing we want to do is turn this down to a 750, so feed in my 3/4 collet on the mill. I'm going to lean you into the lathe here and get you focused on the chuck up here. All right. do some focusing here. Oops. There we go. Wrong way. I'm looking at the blue emblem here, trying to get it to where it's focused. Looks like right about there, huh? All right. So we'll take this piece of aluminum out of here. This here is some type of steel. And we'll dial that in and get it close. And we'll take it and put it this way, so back that up, back that up, back that up, and back this one up. All right. Wow. This is turned at an angle. See, it's a taper. So first thing I gotta do is turn that straight. All right. Change of plan. All right, now see how crooked I got it. Oh yeah. All right, so let's get a indicator over there. Even though I won't set it on there, it'll be able to tell me where the high spot is and low spot is, and okay, so there, it's got to come up this way. All right, let's push that down a little closer. Low, low. Right there is high. Tighten this one up and loosen the other one up. Loosen this one up. I don't have the indicator touching yet. Looks like this. Looks like it's got to go that way. All right, let's get the indicator on there touching. Go. Okay, so it's 0 there. Oh, it's not touching yet. But I can see that there to there, it's got to come this way, so loosen that. Tighten this. Okay, now let's get the needle on there. Can't do this one-handed. Okay, we got 0 here. And we got about 15 above. So back to the 0. We know it's got to go down. No, it's got to come up. It's got to come up here. To about the 7. All right, that's our new 0. 0. 0. And there it's low by 2 thou. 0. 0. About a half. About a half. I'm trying to put it in the quarter mark. I'd say that's pretty close. That's good enough right there. All right, we'll take that off here and we'll take and turn that up so it's straight. I know I haven't put up a video in a while. Haven't been out in the shop in a while. Been out doing other things. I should have had that sticking out a little bit further. I think I can move it out because if I just loosen up 2 of them, this one and this one, tighten, should still run true. True enough anyway, because we're going to dial in when we get this, then we'll have a little bit of it sticking out so we can dial that in. Well, it doesn't really matter if this runs true to the shaft as long as the hole that I put in here runs true to the shaft. So we'll do that with a 5C collet. Matter of fact, we'll touch this up with a 5C collet. Get the safety glasses. Get my safety glasses over here. And boy, they're dirty. Here we go. It's got a little bit of shimmy to it, but not a whole lot. Want it to where it just cleans up. It's cleaning up back there. I think. Yeah. Nope, didn't clean up back there either. Just about though. This should do it. That'll do it. Got kind of a funny finish, but that's okay. Do I have a chamfer tool set up? Yep, right here. We'll put a nice chamfer on that. Now we'll turn it around and we'll dial in the small and hit the E-stop. You're going to be playing around here. Alright, so I'm going to open it up. 1, 2. 2 turns. One, 2. Okay. 1, 2. Yesterday was so nice. It was really nice out yesterday. Went and paid my season pass for golfing. I don't know when I'm going to find time. I'll have to squeeze some time in somewhere because I like golfing. I like getting out there. I like getting out there early in the morning if I can drag my butt out of bed. Lately that's been a challenge for me. I don't know what's going on. I used to be such an early morning person. Even after I retired, I was still getting up at 5:30, 6 o'clock. Well, now I sleep in. I'm not going to tell you how long, but long. And I'm not sure what's going on with me. I got a checkup coming up here next week, so we'll see what he has to say, what the doctor has to say. Now we'll get on the big diameter that we just turned, and we'll get her down to 0 here, or so until she touches anyway. Right there. Set to 10. Ooh, yeah. Definitely has to come up. Yep. Has to come up. Loosen this one up. Tighten that one up. Okay, it has to come up this way now. Right here. All right, now let's get a 0. All right, here is 0. Three below, 1, so I'll go 1.5. And so loosen this up just a tad and crank this to 1.5 under minus 1.5. Zero it. 0. Above by 8. Gonna loosen up the other side. 0. And that's about 3 low. 0. 0. And 3 high. Alright, let's re-zero this. 0. And we're 4 high. Put that on the 2. 0. 0. 2 high. 0. Half a thou high. There we go. Very good. It's only moving, it's moving less than 1/4 of a thousandths. Good deal. Now we'll take and turn this up down to 750. So it'll fit in a collet on the mill. And I'm going to switch from this carbide to a high speed. Let's see if that'll. Just making sure that I can clear with the tool. And now I'm going to set my readout at 0 here. I think this is some type of stainless. 302. I don't know. Beggars can't be choosy. It's a piece of scrap that I either picked up along the way or I had left over from building something, or I don't know. I'm gonna have to tilt that a little bit, the tool. Not quite getting up to the shoulder before the back of the tool hits. So what we'll do is we'll just loosen this up and just turn that out a ways. And then tighten it up again. So now the tool is sitting like that a little bit. Will it make it now? Yep, just barely. I see there's one of the message boards that I'm on has Edward, 5-cylinder Edward that they're working on. Busy converting it, I think, to a spark plug. which I'm still debating on whether I'm going to do that or not. I might and I might not. Alright, so I cleaned up. Let's measure it. What do we want? 750. It's supposed to rain for the next 2 or 3 days, so we are at 810, 8.9. $809, pretty much all the way up the shaft. Alright, type that in, 0.809, enter. And we want to go to 750, so let's go 780, 785, or 775. And are we at 775? 775 and about 2/10. Oh, we got a little taper in her now. Got hot. Got a little warm. Let's just take a 10-thou cut. 65. I'm going to put a little coolant on it. $766. Okay, that took the taper out of it just by letting it cool that little bit and putting coolant on it and taking a light cut. So we're going to take it down to 750. $750 on this cut. Now I'm going to face this bottom off a little bit until it cleans up. There we go. And now I'm going to chamfer them. Let's just check that, make sure. Yeah. Could have went a couple foul. Okay, we were at 750. 749. See, it's just barely rubbing it the way all it looks, but it is taking material. Taking some light fuzz. Took the light fuzz off of it, so should be good to go. About a half a thou. It's about a half thou big, but that's okay. It'll fit in the collet. Now let's chamfer. Okay. A couple chamfers on there. There we go. Now we'll put it in a 5C collet. Well, maybe I should put it in the 4-jaw and dial that in to make sure that everything is because I can stick this out far enough, I think. And we'll do that. Loosen that one up. And that one up, and turn it around.